Okay, so we're starting Axis turn 5, German turn 5. Let's go ahead and see what's happening with weather. No weather. Um, okay, rally phase. Any rallies for the Germans? Yes. Um, okay, there's one over here. Is that really it? Okay, he's going to try a self rally. Needs snakes. Okay, loses his DM. Um, okay, now the Russians. Okay, so this guy loses his DM. This guy loses his DM. This guy loses his DM. Do we have anything else that needs to happen? Nope. Okay, let's go to prep fire. Okay, so probably gonna need to move, guys. Um, and some firing. Okay. I'm gonna start with this guy on top with the HMG. He's gonna fire an 8 up 3 there. Wow. So that's 5 on the 6 is a 1 check, and he keeps rate. Okay, top guy. Oh, heat of battle, right? Okay, I'll come back to him. I'm gonna check the other guy. Oh my gosh, double heat of battle. That's ridiculous. Okay, so first guy. Let's. I've never seen that before. Okay, a 9. That he's looking at berserk. So +2 because he's Russian. That's an 11. So he's berserk. Um, this guy. Oh man, he surrenders. So how does that work? So he surrenders, but when does he surrender? Let me check that. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, so it happens immediately. I'm gonna. I don't want to deal with prisoners, so I'm just going to declare no quarter. So he's gone. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, that was crazy. Look at that. 3 snakes in a row. Dice bot, you're up to no good. Okay, so let's see, who's he going to fire on? He's not going to fire on that guy because he's berserk. He's going to fire here for a 6 up 1. Okay, that's no effect. So he's prepped. Okay, who else should I fire? Um, this is getting kind of tricky. Let's see. Do I want to? Okay, well, this guy definitely wants to fire. So he's going to do a 16 up one there. 7 on a 16 is probably a 2 check, would be my guess. Yeah, 2 check. And doesn't get rate because of -1 because it's captured. Okay, so he's broken. This guy's prepped. This guy will fire. So the Berserk guy, is it worth firing at the Berserk guy? Okay. Those guys will move. Those guys will move. Okay. The okay, I'm gonna fire. Let's see. It's not very good. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move. I don't think I'm gonna fire anything else. Okay, let's go to movement. If you're prepping, you're losing, right? Okay, that CX goes away. Okay, let's see. If I assault move into a trench, I think I'm pretty sure with RB, red barricades, that you don't get a first fire moving in the open attack, but I might have to check on that. Okay, I'm going to start by moving the 4, 6, 7 assault move there for 2. So why that pin is still there. Okay, Petrov is going to fire a 4 up 2 there from here to here. Oh my gosh, what is with all the ones? 4 up 2. So that's going to be a 4 on a 4 is a 1 check. This is ridiculous. Are you serious? I mean, I had a run of 3 1s, then 2 more 1s. So it's been 5 1s and 1, 2, 3, 4, like not that many rolls. Okay, heat of battle for this guy. Okay, it's a 9. So he goes berserk. Okay, this guy will do a subsequent for against the same. Actually, he's not going to do a subsequent. He's going to just be first fired. And then I got to look up. I'm not that familiar with how Berserk works, so I'm going to look that up and I'll come back to you guys. All right, so he needs to charge the nearest unit, which is him. So he's going to go there. So the question is, can he go into the shell holes or not? I don't know, because it says he has to take the shortest route. So I'm going to assume that he doesn't go into the shell hole. So he goes there for one. He's broken, so that guy obviously can't do anything. Wonder if it's even worth firing on him for the Russians, because I don't think it's worth firing on him for the Russians. They should save their ammo. Okay, so I'm not going to fire. So he's in there for close combat. And okay, next guy. Oh, there's a residual here. 2 residual. This guy's going to assault move in here for... Actually, hold on. This guy over... I got to check about the trench. I'm going to be back in a sec. This is... Okay, I'm not entirely certain how to play this. I don't know if they need to go into the cellar and then into the trench. So, that's what they're going to do. And I think they can still do assault movement. So let's do this. Where's my mouse? Okay. 467 with the MMG is going to go into the cellar for 1, and then into the trench for 1 or 2. For 1, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, so they're in the trench. But they're not prepped. These guys are prepped. These guys are in the trench. And what happened to the MMG? Or the LMG? The hell? Okay, there it is. Okay, so okay. I have a devil of a time working with these counters sometimes in Vassal. Okay, so they're there. And is there any fire in the trench? No. Okay. Okay, I guess this guy will do the same. He'll go into the trench. It's kind of a beefy. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Because, wait, what did I just do? Not sure about that, because then they become such a juicy target. I'm not going to do that. I should have fired him. That was probably a mistake. Okay, this guy here will go here for there for assault move there for 2. They get a 2 up 3. Okay, that's nothing. This guy over here is going to come out of the gully for 1. The wall is 1. The building is 2, so that's 4. So he's going to go there for 4. Do I want to fire? No. Okay. Okay, Schwab's going to go there for 2 with his group of guys. And then there for 4. I think I fired that guy, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I fired him. Okay. Okay, this guy is going to, with the wall advantage, is going to go there for 2, or there for 1, taking the wall advantage. There for 3, going into the trench, into the shell holes. And then, let's see, this guy over here, he's going to go here for 1. There for 2, taking the wall advantage. There for 5. Okay, these guys are dummies, obviously. Did I move everyone I wanted to move? What about this guy? Do I want to move this guy? No, I don't. Actually, I do. I kind of do. I should have fired him. I'm not going to move him. Okay. Defensive fire. Okay, so the Berserkies will fire a 12 up 3 next door. Oh my god. See, that's why you don't bring those big stacks in there. 6 on a 12 is a 2 check. Leader passes. 247 breaks. 468 breaks. 247 passes. Okay. Jeepers. All right. Okay, this guy will fire a 4 up 3. No effect. This guy with the gun will fire a... See, maybe he should switch to shooting at these guys in the trench. That's going to be a +2, so that would be an 8 to hit. That'd be a 6. Yeah, they're gonna fire. They're gonna fire here. 6 to hit. Hits, gets rate. So that's a 4 on these guys. Wow. 4 on a 4 is a 1 check. Okay. 4, 6, 7. Passes, but a sniper. Other 4, 6, 7. Passes, but a sniper. 2 snipers. A big one and nothing. Okay. Let's see which direction. 1 for 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. They go back here, and these guys are dummies. Wow, they got lucky. They got lucky. Okay. So he's going to fire. Wow, it's getting dense. These counters are getting dense. He got rate, so he's going to fire again. Okay, to hit. That's not going to be a hit because he needed a 7. Should he intensify? Yeah, I guess he'll intensify. Okay, that's broken. Mouthed. Okay, I don't know why it changed the covered arc. Okay, so he's prepped, or he's not prepped, final fired. Okay, the 458 is going to fire 4 up 2 on the guys in the trench. Nothing. Those guys have fired. Okay, let's go to advancing fire. Is there... Those guys are broken, so they can't do anything. These guys here... the 467 with the MG can fire a 6 up 3 against them. That's going to be a 7 on a 6 is a normal. Nothing. Okay. Can these guys fire at anyone? Nope. Okay. This guy in the bottom can fire. You could fire a 2 up 3. That's not going to do shit. I guess you could fire group. Get rid of the residual. So you could fire group with the guy next to him for a, that's just going to be a 3.5. Oh, but if he brings this guy in, so that would be 4, 8, 11. Okay, they're going to all fire group on him for a 4 up 3. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. Okay, this guy's going to advance fire, triple point blank fire. That's going to be 12 divided by 2, 6 up 1. It's nothing. Okay. Route phase. Okay, so question is, I should definitely route my leader away from there because otherwise he could get toasted by the berserk guy. What do they have to do? Well, or what they could do, I mean, this would be high risk for him to move in to close combat with the 9-2, the 4-6-7s. So Berserk is lax. He gets a -2. So they're likely to get a ambush. That's what I'm going to do. Fuck it. Go for it. Okay, so this guy's going to drop his gun and go there for 2, 3, sorry, 4, 5, 6. Or do they need to, actually, they need to go here, I think. They'll go 2, 4. This guy will go 2, 4. Take their DM with them. Anybody else DM'd? Okay. I don't think this guy can rout away because he's in close combat. That's my assumption. Okay. Advance phase. Okay, so here's moment of truth. Drops the gun, goes in there, drops the gun. Or he doesn't drop the gun, goes in there. So that's going to be a 2-1 with Schwab. Goes in there. Let's get rid of the prep fires. Okay, these guys advance in there. This guy's going to advance into the trench. This guy's going to advance into the trench too. This guy's going to advance there. Okay, let's do close combat. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first because I care more about this one. Okay, so Berserk is lax. Yep. Get a -2 for the leader. So Germans get a -2. Russians are a +1. Okay. Germans -2. Ugh, 4 Russians. Okay, so the Germans have a -2. That's a 4. The Russians have a 6. No ambush. Oh man, I was kind of gambling on that. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-1. They're not going to do hand-to-hand. I think they can choose not to do hand-to-hand. They're just going to do regular. So they need a 7 down 2. They need a 9. Germans need a 9. Are you kidding me? Okay, so Berserk guys will be not 1 to 2, 1 to 4. So they need a 3. Okay, so I wonder what happens if to a Berserk guy in melee. I've never dealt with that before. Okay, so over here, no ambush because they're not in ambush terrain. So the it's going to be 1-1 for both sides. And so for the German, I think against a broke guy. Where's broke? Yeah, -2. 1-1 -2. And they can't attack back, I don't think. Yeah, so they'll do hand-to-hand. Needs a 9. Okay, gets him. And they're no longer Berserk. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's see, concealment gain, no concealment gain. I need to see what happens to the Berserk. I'll look that up during the break. And let's go to Allied turn 5. Okay. Okay, so the Germans have control of this, but the Russians have control of this. So let me look up the Berserk. What happens if the Berserk guys are in melee? Okay, I'm just going to assume that they stay in melee. Let's go to rally phase. Okay, any weather? Nope. Okay, rallies. This guy's going to attempt a self-rally. Needs an 8. He's got it. He's back. Okay, so any Germans? No, these guys. Not. Oh, they're going to try and repair the gun. They got it. Wow. Okay. All right. So prep fire. Okay, let's see. What is this guy going to do? I mean, I think he's got a prep fire. So it's going to be an 8 up 3 against them. 7 on an 8 is a 1 check. Okay, leader. Passes. Squad. Breaks. Other squad passes. Uh-oh. This is getting a little dicey. Okay, prep fire. What else do I have? These guys. Okay, these guys are going to fire. The guys in the trench, they need a 6. Or should they change the covered arc and fire into the building? No, they'll fire there. Okay, that's a hit. No rate. 8 on a 4 is a miss. Okay, so they're prepped. Okay, this guy. I wonder if he should move or fire. So they have, this is the second to last turn. He's going to fire. So he's going to fire an 8 up 1. 7 on an 8 is a normal or a 1 check. So he's broken. Okay. Petrov is gonna move. He's gonna go there for 2. And then there for 5. This guy's gonna CX. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could go 1, 2, 3. He's got to go. He's just got to go. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got to just bomb down here. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I waste a shot on him? Yeah, probably, because otherwise he might engage me in close combat. Okay, so I'm going to do an 8 down 2 from there. Okay, Axis Sniper, 3 on an 8 is a K2. Okay. Come on. Okay, and then he needs to take a 2 check. He's broken. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm not going to put down a residual because no one else is moving there. Okay, so everybody's moved. Now let's do defensive fire. Okay. Oh, you know what? I meant to pick up the gun here. Sorry, I'm going to do that. The 247 is going to attempt to pick up the gun. Yep, he got it. Okay. And he actually, he already has a weapon, so it'll go to the other guy. Okay, so they're going to take a shot at these guys. They got a lot of firepower there. So it's a 4, 7. Wait. Let's do that again. MMG 4, the squad with the HMG 11, that's up to 15, 18. So 16. Even, because they're in their shell hole. They should have taken the wall advantage. Anyways, tough break. So the captured gun is broken. And an 11 on a 16 is a PTC. Wow, that's lame. Lame roll. Pass. He's pinned. Okay, so that matters. Prep, or he's first fired. Final fired. Okay. I mean, I guess this guy could do a final fire. He'll do final fire for a 4, up 1. Nothing. This guy meant to pick up the gun too. I'm kind of an idiot about that stuff. He got it. All right, so what do they have line of sight to? They have line of sight to this guy, so they should probably fire there. Actually, I'm going to start by firing this guy up top for a 8 up 3 against that stack. Okay, no rate. 7 on an 8 is a 1 check. Okay, the squad breaks. AT passes. Okay, so they're finaled. Okay, now these guys can fire, so that's going to be 8. Okay, so they're going to fire the MG, the medium MG in the squad is going to fire at Petrov for an 8 up 3. Sniper, 8 on an 8 is a normal. So let's do Petrov. He breaks. 4, 6, 8. ELRs. So I guess he's disrupted. Okay. I think that's what happens. Okay, so what did he roll? Okay, so that guy's fired. I think it's not looking good for the Russians. I mean, they could, if they pull something out in the melee. Oh, you know what? I forgot to move this guy. I would have moved him there. He should have been moved there, and he would have had to take a PTC. Okay, so he's fine. All right. Let's see. That's defensive fire and advancing fire. Yes. This guy will fire for a 4-up 3 into here. Wow. 5 on a 2 is a normal. Okay. Leader. Passes. The squad, the broken squad. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then the other squad, it's a normal, so he needs a 9 because of the leader. Okay, so he's fine. Okay, so this guy is advanced fired. Okay, route phase. Okay, Russians first. Route there. They'll route there too. There for 2. There for 4. This guy's gonna route back there. Okay, advance phase. This guy's going to advance into here. Do I want to advance anyone else? So that's going to be an 8. Against. Wait, where the hell did the guy go? Let me get rid of the. Somehow I'm losing. Okay. All right. So defending, they've got, that's a half squad. So that's 6, 7. Okay. So he'll advance in, but not the leader. Okay. Anyone else can advance? Nope. Okay, let's go to close combat. Okay, so this got interesting. The gamble the Germans made did not pay off. Okay, so they've got 8 going against 7. So that's going to be 1-to-1. They're going to do hand to hand. 1-to-1, no modifier. So they need a 7. Nope. Germans fight back at a 5-to-8, which is 1-to-2. They need an 8. Okay, so they casualty reduce one of the guys, I think, right? Is that the top guy? How does hand-to-hand? How does hand-to-hand work? I gotta look this up. Sorry about that. Okay, it's referring me to J the J chapter, but I don't have the J chapter, so I'm just going to assume that it works like it does in regular hand-to-hand. So this guy clone. Okay. Okay. All right. Any concealment gain? Don't think so. Okay. We're going on to Allied turn 5. Let's keep going. All right. So rally phase. Germans will try and rally this guy. He's an 8. He's back. Can't do anything in close combat. They'll try and repair the gun. I imagine that the repair is... Actually, you can't repair. I don't think you can repair an enemy gun, and I think it's just gone. Okay. They lose their DM. These guys lose their DM. Actually, the leader, what the hell? Why wasn't the leader? Oh, okay. He did. I'm mumbling. Okay, so Petrov is going to do a self rally. He doesn't get it because he was DM'd. Okay. Anything else? What if I should be shooting into... I wonder if I should be shooting into the melee. Not yet, I don't think. Oh, this guy's pin is gone. What's the calculus on that? Okay, so prep fire. What's going on? How come it's not? Why is it saying report phase? This is weird. Okay, prep fire. Because I think the best thing to do is to fire these guys there and then think about firing in there next. Okay, so we've got a 2, 13, 15. So that'd be a 14. Let's give these guys wall advantage. I should have taken it earlier. I was dumb. Okay. So that's a 12 up 1. 7 on a 12 is a 1 check. And they keep rate. Okay, leader passes. Oh, he's pinned. And then the guy down there is broken. Okay. So they got rate on a 1. So a 3, 10. So they're going to fire an 8 up 1. Sniper. So that's a 6 on an 8 is a 1 check. Leader. Broken. Squad. Broken. So he's casualty reduced. Okay, he goes up there. Come on. All right. And then what did I get rate on that? No, but I rolled a sniper, didn't I? Okay, sniper. Nothing. Okay, so they are prepped. Hand-to-hand melee. I don't think it makes sense to shoot in there. And I'm not sure even it makes sense to enter the melee close combat. Geez, I'm not really sure what to do here. Well, I guess I could move down and eliminate these guys for failure to route. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they could go upstairs though, couldn't they? That's not going to work. Okay. All right, so this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. And then this guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to leave the trench for 1, half squad. He's going to CX, I think. Let me do this. Count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's going to CX. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CX there. Okay. And then the question is, so what should I enter? I should probably enter the close combat. Because right now it's they attack with a 5 against a 6. Yeah, so this guy will drop the gun and go in there. Well, no, what am I doing? He doesn't need to. He can't even do that anyways. Okay, this guy will drop the gun up. Should he drop the gun? No, I think he'll stay. Actually, what he's going to do is assault. He's going to assault move here for 2. Well, let's see. So he's got 5 portage points. So how far can he go? Where's that? MMC can go 2 with 5. Okay, so he's gonna go there for 2. That goes away. And then this guy isn't gonna do anything. I mean, I guess he'll shoot. No, he's not gonna shoot. This guy's disrupted. Okay. So I'm already in movement. Okay. Defensive fire, no defensive fire. Advancing fire. Oh, you know what? I should have done something to DM those guys. That was a mistake. Anyways, I got these guys. Okay. No advancing fire. DMs. Routes. These guys are gone. Okay. All right. Advance phase. So what's the maybe I should just advance as many guys as I can in there. How many guys can you advance? So they've got 6. I'm attacking with 5. So if I get it up to 12, I need to get it up to 12 to make it matter. So he's going to advance in there. Okay. So that is now 9 to 6. And then over here, he's going to advance in there. So that would be 12, 13 to 6. And they're overstacked though, aren't they? So maybe he can't advance in. I don't know how this works. Okay, I'm gonna back up and take a read. I've been going too fast. Okay, I'll come back to this. Okay, I'm back. I had to do a little bit of research. Let me see that the board is working here. Yeah, okay. So my mistake was not in routing this guy earlier. He should have routed several turns ago, or a couple, 2 turns ago at least. But I don't think it would have made a difference in the outcome because I had 2 units, Russian units, with an attack of 4, which would have been an 8 going against 5 for the defense, rather than 7. So it's 7 with the half squad, 5 without. So it still only would have been 1-to-1. So it doesn't really change the outcome. So, but I need to fix that. I'll fix that problem in this round. So I'm in the advance phase, and so I've got 1.5 squads in there, and so I've got an attack of 5, and so then if I advance this guy in, that would be 2.5, and so that gives me, what's the attack value of that? How come it's not? So attack value of 9 to 6. 9 to 6 is 3 to 2. So that's good enough. Okay, so he advances in there. Any other advances? I guess this guy advances here to DM these guys and to DM him. I think that's going to do it. Okay, let's do. I screwed this up somehow. This turn tracker, now I'm using unused. I don't know what I did here. Okay. All right, close combat. Okay, so the half squad is going to withdraw, and the Germans are going to attack with 9 to 6. And that'll be a 3 to 2, down 2. And is there any modifier for being berserk? Okay, and so those guys will attack back at 1 to 2. They'll need a 6. So, wow, it's not great odds. Okay, 9. Germans are attacking. They need they need a 10. A 10 to kill. Okay. Okay, so they killed him. Now the Russians are going to attack back at 1 to 2. We'll attack back at 1 to 2. They need a 6. They don't get it. Okay. So these guys are dead. This is gone. Okay. And this guy's going to withdraw to here. Okay, that's the end of close combat. And that's pretty much the end of the game. All right, so really no point in going on. Interesting game. You know, I'm sure I made a lot of mistakes. And the truth is, I was kind of pulling for the Germans for some reason. And I think I probably, yeah, I don't know that I played the Russians as well as I could have. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Thanks.